Hello, everybody. I'm a little bit early today. I got to get to bed early tonight. I got a lot of picks to do tomorrow and all kinds of other frolic. So I'm starting a little early. I don't know if anybody's going to know this, so I'm going to send it out to everybody. But what a games are going on today. They're not the most exciting games in the land, that's for sure. Holy smokes. It should be starting up here soon. 1-0 Minnesota. 1-0 Detroit. I guess I'll get that game going. I need Minnesota to score. I got Detroit. That's good, but they're just barely holding on. Lightning only have 12 shots on goal. But the Wild only have 6, and we need one shot for Larkin. The Brinkat is MIA this game. It's Freaky Friday. Should probably just leave Friday alone. We got the Chicago Blackhawks and Sharks coming up, so we'll see how they go. First 8 minutes, there's no goals in the Blackhawks Canucks game. I took Blackhawks money line first period and full game on that one. I think I had team total over for the Blackhawks as well. The Mammoth, I got a little parlay action. You can go check it out on Twitter. But where is the Detroit game here? We'll watch that for a while I'm talking to you. See, Tampa usually brings it on in the third. See if they've got it in them. Kucherov was sick for the game. Hey, how you doing? I know, 6 shots on net. No, not great. Well, no, as long as Detroit holds on, but Tampa's a good third period team, man. And, you leave them in, there's a really good chance they're going to pot one. I need Larkin for another shot. DeBrincat is MIA today. I didn't even heard him out on the ice. It's crazy. Guy's so inconsistent. If he could have some consistency to his game. But, oh, that's interference. What the hell is that? Didn't call it. Look at tomorrow's games. I'll tell you everything I have. Let me go over here to Twitter. It's where it's easier that way. I'm taking a bit on the Islanders tomorrow. I just think it's an Islanders spot. I hate betting the Islanders, though. I got over 1.5 first period. No, that was an old bet. I didn't go over 1.5 first period this time. I'm pretty sure. For the Chicago game. Not with Vancouver. Oh, I do have a little bit on over 1.5 first period. I got Blackhawks ML, Blackhawks ML first period, Blackhawks team total over 2.5.25 and over 3. Just put a little bit on both. Not much. I'm not putting lots on the games right now because they're kind of funky. I need the Red Wings just to make that. Yeah, I had the over in the Red Wings game, so not doing very good there. I had Protus anytime goal, so that helps with whatever might happen with Minnesota here. I could use a draw. That would be good. And I have Protus over shots, so. But now I've learned my lesson. Minnesota, that Washington team is that right? Capitals scored. Shit. Shouldn't be a surprise. They've been owning this. They deserve this game for sure. Yeah. Ovechkin too. It's his first goal of the season. Blackhawks score. Good. I need that. And Detroit's on the power play. I had Blackhawks money line first period. I should have went puck line, actually, too. But Wild have, they got 2 more shots. Let me guess. I had Hartman over shots, and he hasn't did shit. And I had a whole bunch of parlays. It's not looking good. Hartman does have one more. If Hartman gets one more shot, I'm doing a little better. 2 more shots would even be better. But it's obvious. I hope the Wild can score in this period, push and get like Boldy. Boldy already has an assist. Get like, I need Tarasenko or Kaprizov. Kaprizov hasn't got 1 shot in this game, Mr. $17 million man. My God. Well, I mean, hardly anybody has any shots in this game for them. So hardly anybody has any shots in this game for them. Hartman should get over 1.5 shots, but I've learned my lesson now. This Capitals team is just too big. Minnesota's going to struggle against big teams this year. That Capitals team is just too big for them. So now I'm sweating this Tampa Bay game. Gibson's playing all right, but he's only got 13 shots. Of course, Tampa doesn't shoot a lot either. Like they really look for their. That's why I don't take Tampa shot props too often, very seldom, because Cooper has a philosophy of not wasting shots. He doesn't like to lose possession, so he likes to look for good spots. Now that I think about it, all this time I've been saying that. Why the heck am I not betting the opposing goaltender under saves? I'm going to start looking at that more whenever Tampa's playing, especially on the road. No. I'm going to send this out to copy. I know we won't see Rico until after the baseball plays, and that's tied 2-2 now, right? For the Jays. So we won't see him until after that. I'm not sure if AllStar is coming on today. Yeah, send that out. I have the draw in the Washington game, and that's not coming in too. Mariners all won? Okay. He's going to be upset then. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to share this out now, and then I'll get started on tomorrow's game. Okay, I'm going to share this out now, and then I'll get. What did you have, Doug? I think you had +2.5, didn't you hear? +2.5 for Minnesota, and then something else in a parlay. Last second when I seen how it was. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I don't know why Minnie would be. I mean, Washington's a big team, but Minnie just doesn't seem to have any fight today. And now you think after that Dallas game, they would. No, it's not looking great, that's for sure. See if Obby wasn't sounding too good yesterday, so I don't know if he's going to want to come in. Mikey should come in now. He just saw the, unless he's busy. Anyways, I'll get to her. Okay, so you need Red Wings over 2.5. I think I have that too. I'm just having another losing night. Is what I'm having. Yesterday was a losing night. Mostly because of my premiums. I didn't even put any premiums out today. If I would have taken Larkin over 2.5 shots. I do have him for that. If he gets the 2.5, I'm not gonna have a losing night. I still got 2 more games to go. What am I talking about? Got lots of time here. And if the Wings win, I'm actually not doing too bad. I'm probably about even. But I would have been nice to have DeBrincat get it. Like we had a play parlay a lot yesterday with Hartman, DeBrincat, and Larkin, and it didn't come through, or it doesn't look like it's going to come through anyways. Oh, Wild up 10 shots. You got him. Eriksson Ek. I think I got Ek too. I think I have Ek. Lots of block shots. Should have took block shots for the Wild. Blackhawks are still up 1-0. No, come on, pot another one real quick before it's over. It's getting down to that 11-minute while. Whoa. See, here Tampa always does this in the third, man. If you're only up 1 goal in the third, it's a dangerous proposition. Oh, I lost it again. You got to be kidding me. I can't believe that. My camera. What did I do last time to get my camera back? I don't know why. Oh, wait. No, I don't have any YouTube on. I don't know why it's doing that. I did everything they told me to not. Timothy needs over 2.5. Settings. Where was that out here? Right. Yeah. Camera. There we go. Got it back again. Okay. All right. So let's look at tomorrow's games. My camera might go in and out because I can't figure out what the hell's going on. I paid a lot for this camera. I should take it back. It's ridiculous that I have all these problems with it. All right. Tomorrow, I've just slightly looked at the card so we can all talk it through together. Start Florida versus Buffalo. I mean, I think I got a little bit on the draw here, but it's scary to take Buffalo. I think at this point, with the way Florida is going, you got to figure they'd be able to drain the tank here. I got a couple things with Florida. Reinhart is not right. It doesn't look like he's right again from the playoffs. And without everybody else, I mean, that's too big of a loss. Kulikov is tough. But it just seems like Reinhart didn't even get a shot, I don't think, the last game. Maybe one. And that's just not him. So I can't take him on minus 145 the way they are. I just can't. Oh. How the heck did Tampa not score there? Jeez. Crazy. So what did I do with that? I think I took the draw. I took the draw, and this can change tomorrow. Like I might this could change tomorrow, but I took the draw. No, that's not it. I just put I put a couple plays in. Buffalo first period really kind of has me wondering. But Florida should come out hard in the first period too. They should. But right now, I don't know. Like Florida should do a lot of stuff right now, but they're not doing it. So, I mean, that Jersey game was terrible. They were just not themselves at all. I don't know if it's just been too much. Their spiritual leaders are gone, and they don't have Barkov and Kachuk to get them up for games, and maybe they are really just hitting a wall. Maybe they're just hitting a wall. Okay, where the heck is the picks I just made for that and posted? Oh, yeah. No, you know what? That's what I did. I didn't do anything with it. All I did was write Rodriguez anytime goal. Rodriguez is going on the top line. They're putting him up to the top line. He's the only guy with any energy right now. And Marchand, too. I'm going to take Marchand over shots, but I haven't got any. Of course, all the props aren't there for him. Marchand's been going over shots every day, which makes sense. Rodriguez plays in the lower lines, but he played in the top more on the top lines. He's just an energy bunny, and Marchand hasn't played, 3 finals in 3 years. So it makes sense that he's got a little more juice than he normally does, or not normally does, than everybody else, because he's just played last year. So that does make sense. Lundell hasn't looked good. They keep on trying to put Samoskevich up there, but it's not working. So they're switching things up and putting Rodriguez. But I have a difficult time. If I had to bet anything, I'd bet the plus money on Buffalo. It's hard to take Buffalo. It's hard to take Buffalo to do anything. But after kind of an invigorating win, I guess, against Ottawa, that honestly, they got outshot in that game. They just ran up to a real crappy goaltender. It's going to be Bobrovsky in here. My concern for taking Buffalo is did Florida just kind of say, okay, don't worry about New Jersey, we're bagged. We're just going to save energy and we'll get at least 2 points out of Buffalo. I think that's a good possibility that they did that. Was that first period? Blackhawks 2-0? Yeah, baby. That's good. I had over 1.5. I've got Blackhawks for over 2.5 goals, team total, and I got Blackhawks money line and Blackhawks first period money line. So There, making my money back. Oh my gosh, Gibson is just going off, man. Holy crap. Tampa's doing their usual third period stuff that they do, just like I thought. Like, so maybe that's one of those games where you just got to watch to begin with. If Florida comes out rushing hard, then, look at Florida. Buffalo's always a good first period team. I might be talking myself into both teams to score first period there. Over 1.5 and both teams to score first period. I'm not really. I don't know if I want to do over full game. I just, if Florida said, okay, we know we don't have the legs for New Jersey here. They're a fast team. They just got finished with, I think it was it 3 games in 4 nights? And this is going to be the 4th game in 6 nights, but they get 1 day off. Maybe they just kind of said, we'll get Buffalo. In which case, then I think Florida definitely would win that game. So might put a bit on the draw. I think I've talked myself into over 1.5 first period in both teams to score, and I might just leave it at that and then live bet it after. As far as props are concerned, if Tuck is still on the top line, I don't really like taking shot props against Florida because they're such a good shot suppression team. But they certainly weren't against New Jersey. They're bringing Kulich back. Kulich got benched this last game, and now he's coming in. I like to take those guys. You probably get a pretty good price for Kulich to score a goal. But, man, he has been struggling. And now, because he's going in, Tuck isn't in that top line anymore. So, and I kind of wonder whether they should do that. He's good up there. The problem is if there's any depth on them, it's up the middle. So if you put Tuck up there, you got to put Thompson on the top, and then find a place for Kulich. Thompson, then put Kulich in the second line, McLeod down on the third. What's wrong with that? Quinn needs to be up in the top 6 too. So I don't know what he's doing there. I would put it that he had success. Put Tage back at center, Kulich on second line, put Tuck up there, and put Quinn with. Quinn is really the only thing he's good for is a shot. With McLeod and Doan, who are good defensive players, and Quinn is not. That's what I would do. I don't know why they're not. Playing Bowen Byram on his left side is stupid. Although Darlene seems to be playing well on his right, so maybe it's not a bad idea to leave it that way. Matthias Samuelsson looks like he'll be back in again. They got Benson back. I mean, if Florida, it all really depends. What do you think? Is Florida just dead on their feet now? Yeah. Is there another goal in that game? Is it 4-1 now? No, it's 4-1 now. Watch 11 shots on goal for the Wild. Now the Wild don't even care anymore. So shots on goal are probably not going to come in for them. Now I need one more for Hartman. In this Detroit game, I don't think I'm going to get them either because Tampa Bay will control it all the way. Detroit's going to – oh, they scored. Tampa Bay scored. I didn't take the draw. These two games have been. I had a feeling they were. I should have hedged because Tampa Bay will always come back in the third. Did I take a little on the draw here? I don't think so. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Yeah, I'd taken a bit of a kicking in that game too. But Chicago's bailing me back again. Nick Schmaltz goal. Should put that game on because this game, I need goals on that game too. Oh, it's 2-0. Good. Oh, the wrong guys are getting points though. Jeez. Ah, the wrong guys are getting points from me there. I need Gunther and Paterka. I need that line to get points. But I do have regular betting picks on that. My regular betting picks. There could be lots of goals here though. So, oh, I did have one EK over 1.5. Oh, I did have Protus over 1.5 in EK, so that brings me up a little bit. Plus, I had Protus to score a goal, so that's half a unit. Does that cover my? Oh, it certainly doesn't cover up my Kaprizov Boldy stuff. Wild ML. No, it doesn't cover it. No. But it gives me a little bit. Brought me to down about point half a unit, down half a unit on that game. Did you have Nick Schmaltz for a goal, buddy? Good for you if you did. All right, let's get into the rest of these games for tomorrow while we're watching the games. Let me know if anything happens. Look at that. Tampa Bay had like 12 shots. Now they're up to 30 shots. Detroit's back on their heels. That's what they do. They do that all the time. It's like they play possum for 2 games and then they just go hard. 2 periods, I mean 2 games. Now they're just all over Detroit. Detroit's just trying to hold on. Islanders, Ottawa. I mean, I want to take some Islanders on there, plus 123. Horvat over shots. I've been trying not to do over shots for road teams too much. Ottawa I think they played like this is their 4th game in 6 nights or something like that. Yeah, their fourth game in 6 nights. Most of them have been at home, though. No Kachuk, of course. The only thing going into overtime is I might get my Larkin over shots. I should get one as long as it goes to full overtime. I might get Larkin over shots. Never thought to. They got Philly tomorrow, Minnesota. So Minnesota could have been playing. Don't want to beat themselves up here because they probably have a good shot against Philly, and they're happy to go 1-500 on this road trip. Never thought about that. But Ottawa doesn't play for a while after this. And the Islanders are coming off a bit of a high against the Edmonton Oilers, which shouldn't be too much of a high because I still say the Edmonton Oilers are going to struggle this year. I've been saying it for a while. That's why I like the Islanders there against Edmonton, and I like the over. I think we're going to get to the New Jersey game, and I wouldn't be surprised if they lost that one too. But because then they got Detroit after that. But they beat the Rangers, then they win against the Islanders. If they lose against New Jersey, I might want to take them against Detroit. But that New Jersey is a really fast team. I just don't trust them. I think New Jersey's probably just slightly plus money on that. Oh, you had Schmaltz. Good for you. Good for you. I just need more goals in that game now because I need Cooley and all those Gunther and stuff like that to get some goals. I got team total over 3.5. I had, as much as like people that were saying, well, San Jose is going to be a much better team this year. I didn't think they would be. But I got a little bit on the Islanders. Team total over 2.5. I hate doing it. I don't have much. I hate betting the Islanders. It's just an Islanders spot, just like it was against Edmonton. And this is an Islanders spot here too. Ottawa played a tough game against Buffalo, then came back and just beat Seattle in overtime. They're beat up. They have no Kachuk. Their lines don't look spectacular. The only thing is the Islanders' defense looks terrible. They should be able to expose that. Oh, I think I put the draw there too. Don't really love the game, as you can probably tell by the way I'm talking. I would probably look at Stützle over shots again. He didn't get it last time, but he got it the game before. Do they have shot props up? I don't think you can get shot props anywhere right now. Pretty sure. But Horvat's been shooting. He's like the only guy on the team that shoots now. They have beat they have won 2 of the last 3 against. Oh yeah, that was one of the reasons why I took it. This is a road team win series or matchup. The Islanders won, or sorry, Ottawa beat the Islanders 2-0 in the Island last game. Then the 2 before that were in Ottawa. The Islanders won them both. And then the Islanders, it was in New York. Ottawa won. Ottawa. So the last time the home team won here was in 2023. And then the Islanders again lost to Ottawa on the road. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-1 to the road team. and 8-2 to the road team. And it's kind of an Islanders spot. As much as I don't trust them, I'm going to give it a shot. I could also see a draw because both teams already feel like they need the points. So I could see if it's tied going into the third, it's staying that way. So I took the Islanders in the draw. As far as total is concerned, I mean, Sorokin hasn't looked that great, and Islanders' defense isn't that great. Islanders started feeling it scoring wise. Like I would kind of lean to the over, I guess. Ottawa is they're missing Kachuk. One thing about missing Kachuk that people don't generally realize is Kachuk has actually been like last year and this year. That last year he was awesome defensively. He took his game to a whole nother level defensively last year. And now you're missing him. It means a lot. When you got a guy that's that good, 3-zone defensively, and of course his offense and everything, it's more than just, his leadership and all that kind of, and scoring. It's also the defensive play that he provides as well. So I would kind of lean to the over. Now that I think about it, if I like the Islanders, I should probably I'll take team total over 2.5 because I don't see them winning games 2-1 too often this year. Going into overtime now. Come on, Detroit. I'm not confident Detroit's going to win this game, to tell you the honest truth. And I'm kicking myself. I didn't take the draw because they're happier than heck to get the point here. So is Tampa with the way that. Ridley Gregg is a good idea. They got him on the top line with Claude Giroux and Stützle. I like that better. I think they were playing Zetterlund up there, and you just got to stop that. Zetterlund just can't create. All he is a guy who goes to the net, and he just never – he looks like he should score goals, but he never does. It's been like that his whole career. 2 shots for Detroit now, 2-on-1. 2-on-1. Oh, nice save. I would look at Stützle over shots because now he's got Giroux on his line and he'll be passing. He can pass to him. And he's really the only shooter. It's obvious what they're doing here. They're putting Ridley Gregg to go to the net, Stützle shoot, and Giroux pass. So Stützle over shots is probably really good there. If we can ever get shot props, which I doubt you will get right now. Oh, you can. Shot props are available. Good. That'll make this easier to do the video. They usually don't. Oh, Giroux. Stützle. Over 2.5 plus 110. I mean, I think that's a great play. Pinto over shots is like insta bet right now. Did he get over last game? Yeah. Oh, it's minus 1.5 and minus 200. So use it as a parlay piece, but he's hit it every game this year. And he's had 2 goals in his last 2. I bet him every time to score a goal, parlay him with points, stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know how much over we're going to see here. But it's not a bad idea to take like Pinto for a point and did he have power play points? Was he getting no. Pinto for a point and whoever's on his line. Oh, they got Zetterlund and Amadio on there. Look, he's got 6 goals in 5 games. Just bet him for a goal. So, Sanderson over shots is always good. What did they got him at? And Sanderson for an assist. I mean, that's kind of rinse and repeat. Patterson, he's not much of a shooter, but once he gets his game going a little bit, breakaway. Yes, Detroit wins. Thank God. Larkin scored it, so I got his over for shots. Perfect. So that makes that a winning game. Do they have Sanderson shots yet? See, they quite often don't have all the. Horvat is over 2.5, minus 140. He just goes over every game. So he's a good one to pick for shots. Goal, points. He does everything for that team. Oh, Sanderson's at 2.5. I don't think I'll be doing that. I don't like playing 2.5s with defensemen at home unless they're flying over their total. Now he's gone over 2.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the last 6. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad play. How's he been doing it at home? It's been mostly all on the road, so it's a little bit iffy. I don't know if I'd touch it. Had Strome for 2 points. Wow, you're just crushing, dude. I had all the Minnesota guys like everybody else, and that didn't work out too good. All the power play point guys, all those people didn't work. Okay, let me get this Mammoth game on, and I'll go on to the next game. It's in the second intermission. That's all right. Okay. So what did we do? We did Florida. We did Ottawa. See, I like doing this because I actually find I cap better when I just talk things out like this. Stars game is at 5 against St. Louis. I'm a little unsure about this game. Stars are mine. You might as well take the Blues at plus 114. I'm not super high on. It's a 6-2. I'm not as high on the Dallas Stars as a lot of people are this year. Not that I think they're going to miss the playoffs or anything like that, but the problem I have is they just had that freaking loss against Vancouver. Now they're coming in here and they're going to be, and they probably were looking ahead to this St. Louis game. Look at the schedule. St. Louis has had 2 days off since the Chicago game. Oh, yeah, they just got shellacked by Chicago. I've been looking at it over here. I think both of these teams are going to over first 1.5 first period. I think would be a very good bet here. Maybe both teams to score first period. They're not gonna come. I think after that. First of all, Dallas letting it go again. They've done that against Vancouver more than one time, and actually, it's getting a little troublesome for Dallas for holding leads. They haven't been able to hold leads. since late last year. It was a problem over and over and over again for them. So we're getting a little problem there. So even if they do get up in this game, let's see what the trend is. See if there's any trends. Washington 5-1. Good thing I didn't take the under. I was thinking about taking the under. Just absolutely trounced them. Sorry if you're talking, I can't see you, but because I'm over on my other thing. But trying to watch, see if you. I'll go back and forth to see if you said anything. If you want to come on, by the way, if you're that type of person that you like to come on. There's a link right there. If you want to jump on, anybody's allowed to come on. We're here to have fun, right? Right. It's all about it. If you're not into it, don't worry about it. Okay. What was I looking at? Oh, yeah. St. Louis. Dallas, St. Louis. Should have looked. Yeah, Dallas, St. Louis. Oh, Jesus. Dallas has owned them. Only one time on the road, though. And the last, so in St. Louis, that's weird. They played 3 of the last 4 in Dallas, and they were tight. So I go over 1.5 first period. Lots of draws here too. Lots of draws. They play really tight games. The last game was in March, like end of the season. It was a 6-3. But all the earlier in the season games have been pretty tight. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-0. So you're talking about I said over, but I'm not so sure. You can't do. There's no real look ahead spot unless they have a back-to-back. But I don't. This is going to be a huge game. For plus money, I would take St. Louis. St. Louis has had 3 days off to get ready for this. 3 or 2? 2 days off. If Dallas has only had 1, it's their first game on the road. What's their road trip looking like? Oh, no. There's only 1 game on the road and back home again. Okay, I like St. Louis. I like St. Louis. What does St. Louis have after? It's a good thing I looked at that. Those sandwich spots. St. Louis just stays home and plays LA and Utah. Yeah, that's probably why there's so many draws. Draw may be the play. There's a lot of draws there. I could see it. Originally, I thought the over, but because they're both going to be angry, I think they're both going to be angry in the first period. Chicago, losing to Chicago is an embarrassment. Even though it shouldn't be, because Chicago is really playing well. But The fact of the matter is, the perception is that they're like a bottom dweller team. Yeah, it sounds like close draw, something like that. Maybe 3-2 exact score. Just got to lean to St. Louis for some reason. One of the big things I like St. Louis for is it's become a problematic here now for Dallas not being able to hold leads in the third period. It's become problematic. It's happening still this season, and it's happened like twice this season already to them. And then if you remember last year, even in like against Colorado, they were all right, but they were having it happen in the playoffs. And the end of last year was happening a lot. And this is a different coach now. So I think it's possible that St. Louis goes. And that's the thing. If it's going to be a tight game like that, I don't know if I want to take shot props either because it's going to be so close. But you said they got a high. Okay, so last time they played, Dallas won at home. They outshot St. Louis 42-21. I really got to take the time to go see the spots here, but that was in late March. And so I don't really put too much stock in that. Middle of January, it was at home. It was 33-19. No, it was in St. Louis. It was in St. Louis. So Dallas has won the last three, but most of them have been in Dallas. Way back, so you got to go way back to, they only played one game in St. Louis in last year. And so, and then, I mean, they're totally different teams when you look at 23-24, but St. Louis won 2 home games. Overall, Dallas is crushing them. I just realized that as I'm talking. 8-2. And when St. Louis plays, like you said, Audie has been very good. He basically hasn't. He's only allowed more than 2 goals against St. Louis twice. That's assuming he was playing all these too. I'm pretty sure he probably was. No, Wedgwood. Let me see the ones where St. Louis scored more than 2. It was at home. Who was in net? Wedgwood. So yeah, Ottinger is not allowed. I mean, there's maybe go St. Louis Blues team total under. The last game they played. Who was in goal for Dallas? Ottinger. Okay. The last game they played, he allowed more than 2. Dallas won the game, but they allowed more than 2. Yeah, neither one of them are playing too well. It's a tough game to cap. Tough game to cap. Dallas always gets up for these games. They're coming off a bad loss. St. Louis is coming off a bad loss. Maybe just prop. But, I mean, take St. Louis propped because of the home team. How much has Dallas been shutting people down so far this season? Doesn't look like they have been. Well, Vancouver didn't get many shots. Just Smith was the problem. I know Gullickson is a very defensive. It was in Minnesota. When they played on the road against Minnesota, Minnesota had 41 shots. Dallas against Vancouver. Actually, they allowed a lot of shots there too. A lot of shots against that was on the road though. Probably take St. Louis probs. Holloway potted one. I would probably go that way. Again, he's like plus 270. It's like even if he scores once every, that price is probably going to come down. I would have to think. Okay. Yeah, what's that? Remember what? That year under if been okay. I mean, it probably is. I like the draw, I guess. It's early in the season. They both get a point. Neither one of them have significant injuries. I mean, Dallas has more firepower for sure. Especially when they're all rolling. Well, they do have an injury. Who was it that? Why is Wyatt? Oh yeah, it's Duchesne. They do have Duchesne as an injury. It's funny when Wyatt Johnson gets put up to the second line, he stops shooting for some reason. I don't freaking know why. Plays him on the third line, he shoots like crazy. Put him on the second line with Robertson, nope, nothing. They got are they keeping Snuggerud down on the third line? No, they got Holloway on the top line now. They put Buchnevich with Suter and Snuggerud. Oh, I like that. The only thing is they just changed it, but I'll probably do Snuggerud, Suter, and Buchnevich parlay points, and definitely taking Dylan Holloway for a goal. And Holloway and Neighbors with Robert Thomas. Oh man, yeah, just prop this game. Holloway, Thomas, Holloway goal, Thomas assist, Neighbors goal, Thomas assist. Yeah, this is just hope that Hal St. Louis scores. That's all. Prop that game for sure, and take Holloway over shots. What do we get that for? Top line. Oh, that could be a premium. That could be a premium right there. Watch, they're gonna juice the shit out of it. You watch. Holloway goal, shots, props, all of that stuff. The only thing is like they're not used to playing with each other up there. That's what I don't like about it. It's switching up his lines, and they're not used to playing with each other. So like chemistry stuff. But Holloway will shoot up there. Over 2.5 plus 120. I won't call that a premium, but it's going to be up there. Oh, there. That's all right, buddy. Are you coming on or what? It's only one day, dude. It's only one day. At least we got Chicago, and for me anyways, I'm making it up so far with Chicago and Utah and all that. We got Larkin over shots. Did you bet them individually? I bet them individually. Come on, open up. Oh, shit. Utah took a power penalty. So, anyways, yeah, I got I'm just gonna prop that St. Louis game. I love that Holloway over shots. Did they got shots from Neighbors yet? Like, I don't know why they wouldn't. I would. Neighbors isn't my favorite one though. But I would take him for a goal and assist, that whole line. Neighbors ATG, Holloway ATG, Holloway ATG, Thomas, Neighbors ATG, Thomas. The problem is I'm not sure there's gonna be a lot of goals here. That's the big problem. A little bit on the draw. Holloway over shots at 2.5 at plus 120 is good. Is a good bet. I wouldn't bet huge because there could be some shot suppression in this game. But when he's on the top line like that, he's usually shooting quite a bit. Jake Neighbors, oh shit, he's got 4 goals in the last, and he's plus 320. Yeah, we're hitting that. Plus 320 for Jake Neighbors. He's got 4 goals in his last 3 games. Points, he's not an assist guy. He's a guy that goes to the front of that. Oh, San Jose scored. To Foley. Yeah, Neighbors, it's minus 122 for him to get over his shots. And he is on the top line, so it's probably worth it. It's probably worth it. A look on that. Dallas, Harley. Harley for sure. I'm trying to stay away from road team shot props though. Unless it's like a for sure. I thought but Robertson might be the guy if he's back. Harley almost always goes over his too. They probably are going to give him 1.5 juice though. Actually, you know what? He hasn't been going over. I wouldn't bother with it. Assist prop is fine. Harley assist with if you whoever you think is going to score this game. I'm taking St. Louis. I've talked myself into it. I'm going to take St. Louis. Allmark will get it figured out. It's Decord, isn't it? It should be Decord in. And they're not putting Grubauer back in again. Ottawa Island, you mean Kraken? You mean Islanders, Ottawa? I could see the over there. I kind of like the Islanders, actually, and I hate betting the Islanders. Lundell, yeah, Florida. I mean, Florida is known to like waste a game like they did with New Jersey because they know they can beat Buffalo, so they just won't go balls out against New Jersey. A team like New Jersey, they'll just try to maybe get a draw. And then they'll go balls out against Buffalo. And everybody will bet against them. And they'll win the game. So I would like to take Buffalo, but I have a feeling that's exactly what Florida's doing. Unfortunately, it's -1. Oh my God, San Jose just tied it up, dude. It's a good thing I didn't take a side here. Jeff Skinner. No, it's Celebrini. Oh no, it's Skinner because it bounced off of. I don't think it hit Celebrini. No, it was an own goal. I didn't take anything for San Jose props. Utah is just not feeling it. Like they're getting the shots, but they're not scoring. Oh, the Canucks came back from the Hawks games. Shit. Oh, that sucks. I don't have anybody on the Hawks. I didn't take anything Canucks. Sasson, I certainly didn't take him. Oh, I should start taking Hedel over shots, though. He is on the top line. No, they're going to make it. And I don't even think I took the draw here. I think I just took Blackhawks team total over half. I got them first period money line. They did have that. Team total over 2.5 and Blackhawks money line. This will probably go over now. Either that or it'll end up in the draw. Draw would have been a good bet. Did I take the draw? I might have taken the draw. I got so many bets I forget. No, I got over 1.5 per first period. No, I didn't take the draw. Yeah, over 6. Well, you should get it. All right, that's next. So that's plenty of time on that Dallas game, I think. I would take Harley for points. And see, when you look at this Dallas lineup, you know there's going to be like, I want to take Wyatt Johnson and Jason Robertson together. I want to take that. I want to take them both together, but every time Wyatt Johnson goes up on a second line like this, I don't know, he gets flustered or something. I don't know what the fuck it is. He scores his goals from the third line all the time. That's why they always put him down there. Next game. Chop. Oh, yeah. Do you want to cook it now? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, I will. All right, I'll flow through these. New Jersey, Edmonton. I'm taking Jersey. I'm sour on Edmonton. I like the Islanders over them. I like the over. Jersey's getting plus money. I don't know how people look at this team and think it's a good team. Like, I know the Draisaitl McDavid, but what the fuck else you got? We just talked about a whole bunch of teams here, okay? We talked about the Dallas Stars. Is Mangiapane in the Dallas Stars top 6? Because they're playing steel there, but otherwise, no. He's not. Who else do they got in the top 6? That Tomashek? Do you think Tomashek is playing in St. Louis's top 6? No fucking way. Not a chance. Not Ottawa's. Not even, and probably not even the Islanders. Maybe Duclair. Okay, so maybe Mangiapane, Duclair. I'd probably play him there, sure. But that's a bad team. Like a good team. Like, this is a great team, by the way. Remember, it's a great team. I'll tell you what, last year, with extremely high shooting percentage and Draisaitl and McDavid dragging them the rest of the way, they had really no business being in the final last year. None. If it wasn't for horrific coaching by LA, they don't even make it past the first round. I thought McDavid was going to leave because he said, if I think I can win over and over again with the Edmonton Oilers, I'll sign with them. I guess what he meant by that is, if I can sign low enough that they can get more players, I'll sign with them. If they get an Alex Tuck or like maybe a Tuck and a Schwartz or something like that, okay, I'll talk about it. And yeah, goaltending. We all know about goaltending. But goaltending isn't the biggest problem. Now you're coming up against a New Jersey team that really – the only thing is, if this young New Jersey team and a bad coach. They got Keefe is probably the second worst coach in the league. Avs minus 1.5, probably. I haven't got to that yet, but when I do, I will. That's the only thing. But they came off that Florida win. Usually New Jersey rides ties, and I don't know. Let's see what they got after, what New Jersey has after this. It's McDavid coming to town. That's the other thing Edmonton has. They don't have a strong depth to get up for them because of that. Yeah, it's hard to find letdown games. This kind of could be one because New Jersey beat the Stanley Cup champions and the Oilers aren't in their division. Obviously, not even in their conference. So for that reason, maybe. But because McDavid is on there, you think that the Hughes is going to be up for this game? I would say so. What did Edmonton do? They go to New York, and I said it when they went to New York. I said, I bet you they barely beat them. Sure as shit. That's exactly what happened. They barely beat them. Then they go to Long Island. I didn't bet Islanders because I hate betting the Islanders. I bet the over, but I lean the Islanders in that game. I wish I would have bet it. Lose that game. Now they're going to New Jersey, and they have Detroit the next day. So that happens when you have a team the next day, and this is the one reason why I was kind of light on Minnesota. Minnesota is you kind of have this in the back of your mind that you got another chance tomorrow. The question is, so Allen is playing awesome. New Jersey I'm going to say they're on a high rather than it's a letdown. Who do they got next? Nobody right away. If they're playing against a division opponent after this, maybe but they're playing against Toronto after this. That sucks. They go on the road to Toronto after this. And they'll probably lose that game. And I'm not even high on Toronto this year. Because then they got to come back home and play Minnesota right away. That's the only thing that's keeping me off Edmonton here. I would take under 1.5 first period. New Jersey's a terrible under team. They're a terrible first period team, actually. But so is Edmonton. Both of them are terrible first period teams. So I would take under 1.5 first period. And I would take New Jersey. And I wouldn't be opposed if you can get you probably get a plus money. I wouldn't be opposed to taking Edmonton team total under here. New Jersey's got more depth. By the way, you got to bet Brown score goal. Myers has been shooting a lot. Bratt's always good for shots. I wouldn't take Edmonton, right? Anybody on Edmonton right now? Nobody. Where the hell's the Edmonton game? Oh, I got it right here. Now, what's the under there for the first period? Under 1.5 is minus 105. Team total under for Edmonton plus 130. You do like the over for the Blues game? I mean, I could see the Canes. Oh, yeah, Canes over 5.5 makes a lot of sense because LA is just allowing goals like from crazy right now. Kemper is just garbage. Nashville. So I'm taking New Jersey. I'm going to put a little bit on that team total under just out of spite because I don't think Edmonton's the powerhouse offense everybody thinks they are. I think New Jersey's going to just come out barreling on them. But I think that's about what I'll take. I don't think the team total over 3.5. Yeah, it could be like 4-2, but I don't know if I want to bet it. I could also see 3-2. I could see 3-1. New Jersey. So I could see an under in that game. Next game. Toronto should spank the shit out of the Kraken, honestly. I like Toronto against weak teams this year, which is odd because it used to be that you didn't do that. You didn't take them against weak teams. But this year, I think I like him against weak teams. They don't have that feeling like with Marner in the lineup that they can just coast through and win it this year. Seattle just had a tough game against Montreal. They've been on the road for a while. They don't have all that much speed on their team. Yeah, I could see the puck line for Toronto. When are they going to play some real competition? They've been playing like shit teams. Well, Detroit kind of like is on a heater. But I mean, before the season, I want to see them play, and they should have beat them one time. What's the line on that? I'm sure that's juiced all the shit towards Toronto. Yeah, minus 225. Team total over for Toronto. Probably that's juiced too. Minus 125. I'd probably rather play that. Need Kochenko in for easier overs, yeah. Yeah, Kings have been beating Canes, but they're not beating the Canes this time, man. I am not betting the Kings and with the cluster fuck they got going on for defense right now, and that coach is just an absolute disaster. There's no way. Kemper, I don't think Kemper's ever had 2 good years in a row. And he's not having a good year this year. But I would take the over. The Hurricanes right now are just playing balls out offense, and they're playing well defensively too. Is it going to be sustainable? Like for a whole 82. That's the only thing that I'm not a fan of with Brind'Amour, is that he doesn't seem to think that he needs a regular season to be a marathon. He wants to build a machine team that just goes balls out every freaking game, and then invariably ends up burning out in the second round of the playoffs. But maybe he does it this year. I don't know. He's got a. I think if Carolina probably has the best chance they've had ever to make it to the finals this year. Tampa's getting old. Florida with their injury issues. Toronto isn't as good as they were. Like, this is the chance right here, man. This is the year. So if he's smart, he's got a super deep team that can beat a lot of teams without a full lineup, and can beat a lot of teams in a perimeter type game. Like, if he goes up against San Jose, play a perimeter type game. Beat them 2-1, 3-1, something like that. You got a team that you can play around with and do it. And you never learned that. And just go, 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 go. And then when the guys run out of energy, he's behind the bench, just offended. Oh, there we go. Utah scored. It didn't look like it was the guys I wanted, though. No, O'Brien. Fuck. Where's Cooley? Where's the Cooley line, man? Where's Gunther? Come on. Oh, Askarov just completely. He's not even going to be assist on that one. Young Askarov got fucked up playing the puck. So I got New Jersey there. Taking New Jersey, the dog at home. Might be my best bet. And that defense without Wallman is not the same. The only thing about it is Bouchard had a horrible game. We heard all about that on Twitter. My gosh. Twitter was just lighting up and stuff like that. But just par for the course for me for this Oilers team this year. I really think that I'm not look at, you got Savoy playing on the fourth line. This guy was supposed to play in the top six. Howard is barely playing. These are the guys they picked up to make the team better, and they're playing in the bottom six. Okay, whatever. Enough. I've already ranted enough about the Oilers. Kings and Canes, yeah. Yeah, I'll play that for sure. I like it. I'm going to play the team total over for Carolina until I see differently too. So I'll play that as well. Next game. It's a 5.5. That could be my best bet. I like it. What's the next game? Okay, we did Edmonton. Winnipeg, Nashville. You think that's an over? Really? What makes you think that's going to be an over? You think they're going to play is that just that must be a trend of some kind. That's at home. Usually, this would be because Winnipeg is just coming off of a road trip, but it doesn't seem to matter with this team. Minus 185, I'm just going to take Jets in regulation and not really think too much about it. But that must be some sort of a trend. Because otherwise, it should be Hellebuyck. Or are they going to play? Maybe not. Maybe they play Comrie. Because didn't they play Comrie on the road trip? Who do they have after this? Ooh, they got Calgary after that. That's why. So they're going to play Hollebuck against Calgary. I bet you they play Hollebuck the whole way, all the way till. Maybe they do play Comrie there. Then they play Calgary and play Hollebuck for the back-to-back with Seattle and Calgary again. I could see them doing that. Hollebuck doesn't mind playing back-to-backs. Now, I think it was AllStar saying the Nashville game was over 5.5. And I'd like to know where he got that trend. Because I could maybe see Comrie going in there, but we're not going to find out till the morning. They played Comrie against. I think they played Comrie against the Islanders, didn't they? Let me take a look here. I'm taking Winnipeg in regulation. Nashville's been on the road for a long time. Neither one of them are great at scoring, though. Saros should be in net because it's a division rival. Just going to see if there's some sort of a trend here with this, that he's floating around with that over 5.5. Not really. It's been under. They just lost to Nashville last February. Haven't played them in a long time. In Winnipeg, they've won the last 2. They've won 4 of the last 5 in Winnipeg. Yeah, I'd be interested to see why you'd want that over. If you're going to take that over, I think the Jets would score most of them. So you're looking at Jets puck line, Jets team total over, all that kind of stuff like that. I think a simple Jets and reg is pretty much all they need. Minus 115 at Caesars. Yeah. I would rather bet that. I don't know. It looks like NHL is left, so I can't find out where he got that from. It's probably an AI thing, and I'd like to know why AI says that, because that is a weird over to me. I'm not saying it can't happen. Of course it can happen, but that's probably what I'm playing with that. Velarde overshots is always good. Let's see what if there's missing anything. I know Winnipeg's defense isn't like their defense men are not great right now. Maybe that's part of it because they'll start breaking down when you're playing Stanley in the top 4 and stuff like that. But they've got a rock solid forward group that play a really good system and a lot of good 3-zone defensive players that completely buy into the system. That's what makes Winnipeg good. Kyle Connor, Shifley, Velarde is probably good. They got Pearson on the top right there. Oh, Parker Ford. Who else got injured? They're bringing Parker Ford in. Somebody else get injured? Well, Avalanche are going to destroy them. I don't care if they're coming back. I'm not fading the Avs at all. What they just did to Columbus, they just ho-hum the shit out of Columbus. I mean, Columbus isn't a great team, but not that bad. They just ho-hum Columbus. Avalanche -1.5, team total over, just absolutely fucking destroy them. I don't care about series history. Couldn't care less. What does series history have to do with Boston's team right now? And whenever I look at series history, I look at, it's not going to stay though. It could happen here, but I'm not betting that to happen. I'm just not. I'm not. Like, series history doesn't matter at this stage because that team is bad. They just don't know it yet. It's going to take them a while for their bottom players to burn out and shit like that. And Tanner Jeannot isn't going to be scoring goals anymore and all that kind of stuff like that. Well, I care about I don't it's not about series history that I would say that that's part of it. It's the Winnipeg Jets are a very defensive team. I mean, it could go over 5.5, but if it does, it's because the Jets just go balls out on them. The thing is they're just coming back from an Eastern road trip. They should, if Comrie's in net, maybe you got something there. Maybe they win 4-2, 5-2, something like that. It's possible. Maybe they just beat Philadelphia's ass, right? Maybe there's a trend where when the Jets start scoring, they just keep scoring. But is there anything that says that Nashville's going to win that game? Because they might, but I wouldn't fucking bet it. And if Nashville's going to win that game, I'm not seeing an over. Not a chance. So if you have something that says over in the Nashville-Winnipeg game, then you got to go team total over Winnipeg. You got it. Because if it's going over 5.5, they're scoring 4. Because I can't see Nashville scoring 3. Highly unlikely. Maybe like now you're making me think. If maybe they just say we can outscore this team, so let's just go balls out and outscore them and don't worry about defense. It's just not something Winnipeg ever does. So they're going against their whole being to do that. You have to tell me tomorrow where you got that stuff from. But because you're saying that, it's making me interested in what that would be. I'm not going to bet the under because I think it's a good chance Winnipeg blows them right out of the water. I think Saros has been playing really well lately this year. They're not going to put Ahonen in because they just put Ahonen in. And Nashville's defense is garbage. It's possible that the Jets are tired after the road trip, and that could be a draw. Maybe I could possibly see that. But they're division opponents, so then you're looking at like 3-3. Maybe so. It's an interesting take. I'm not poo-pooing what your pick because you're a good capper, but I just would be really interested to see where you're getting that from. Because you're saying it, I'm more like, really? Hellebuyck first game back off of a road trip, maybe he's shit. That's possible. Maybe there's something where Hellebuyck isn't good at the first game back on a road trip. AI that. Hullebuck's record, first game back off of a Eastern road trip. It's possible also they put Comrie in and they run Hullebuck all through Calgary. And I think it's Seattle and Calgary back to back. It's possible that they do that. I don't think that's impossible. Nashville's the easier opponent. Let me see. It's not something that normally happens. Let me see what the schedule is again. Because the back-to-back is, oh no, what am I talking about? They don't even have Nashville. Yeah, Nashville played the Islanders. Was that only a 2-game road trip too? So it's only a 2-game Eastern road trip. And they had lots of rest on there. And they didn't fade to the Islanders or Philadelphia. Yeah, they got Calgary after that. No, they're going to play Comrie against Seattle. They're going to play Hullebuck here, Hullebuck against Calgary, Comrie against Seattle, Hullebuck against Calgary. So maybe there's something about Hullebuck not struggling first. A lot of goaltenders do that. First game after an Eastern road trip. But Winnipeg is usually not a team that does that. That I know for sure. Do I think the Rangers' offense continues to struggle? They're getting chances. They got to start going in eventually. But I think to me, it's like a team that just isn't gelling, and they're not very. The lack of confidence to them. You don't think of it in their minds. You trade Goudreau, which was a spiritual warrior for them. Won a cup in Tampa. Everybody talks about how great he is in the room. Can't play worth shit on the ice, but great in the room. Trouba, their captain, everybody loved him. And then they're basically a captain that wasn't a captain in Kreider. So they're trading all these players away. And then they bring in a new guy and bring Miller and make him captain. So a lot of those players are like, where the fuck are we going? What's going on? What are we doing? And I just think that their focus isn't there when they're shooting and stuff like that. It just sits in the back of the mind. It fucks up players' energies. So Sullivan has to get this team gelling. Now, what I would do if I was Sullivan, it's like a Barry Trotz thing he used to do too. Barry Trotz on the road used to do these leadership excursions, where you would do like group leadership things and stuff like that. And I think he needs to do that to this group. This group needs to become. How you doing, buddy? Yeah.
Fuck the Wild. They fucking ass. They're ass.
That was brutal, dude.
Fuck that team.
But we got to remember, Minnesota can't handle those big teams like that too often. They're too small.
Excuses.
Like, did Rossi even play today?
They didn't even have him on his line.
He didn't have him on their line?
The first line.
He didn't have him on the first line?
They're idiots.
Who did he have, Eck?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even hear his name today. Like, he might as well. I had no idea. If they told me that he was sick before the game and he didn't play, I would have believed it. I need the Hawks to score. Right now. Right now. This Canucks team is pissing me off. Come on, right now.
I knew today was a horrible day to bet, and I bet.
I'm not doing too bad, actually. So it's not great, but it's not too bad. It's kind of the way things have been going with me lately.
These were the most boring games ever.
Oh, they were boring, yeah.
Boring as hell.
So I'll go over quickly what I have because I want to finish up about 11:15, something like that, in about a half an hour. You probably haven't heard anything.
Yeah, I heard you like the Blues.
Kinda. You got the over on that. I could see that. It's a tight game, but Dallas has been scoring a lot, and they in third period take over third period. Dallas is gonna, and that's why I like St. Louis is because Dallas is super struggling holding leads. It's crazy, but Doug he pointed out that Ottinger has got like a .927 or something. I know .944 against Blues, something like that. Fucking crazy.
He won't tomorrow, baby. We're going Blues. Over.
We're going Blues.
Over. Right. I don't know yet because there's no lines available for my tool.
Blues are plus 114 tomorrow. All right, so I'll go over quick, and then you can tell me what you don't like. I like I'm taking the Islanders and holding my nose and hating myself. It's an Islander spot, so I didn't take him. You watch though. I didn't take him against Edmonton, and I was pretty sure they were going to win.
Dude, Buffalo's going to win tomorrow.
You do think so? I wouldn't be surprised. The only thing is with me is what Florida does is they will tank a game like they did in New Jersey.
They've been tanking hella games lately then.
Yeah, but in New Jersey, they really didn't.
Flyers, Detroit.
New Jersey, they didn't even really try that hard. And Maurice, after the game.
Dude, they try hard. They just aren't good.
They didn't try that hard. Not against New Jersey, they didn't. Detroit, yeah, okay. But not against New Jersey. They didn't try that hard.
Well, then maybe
there's no way they're that exhausted. There's no freaking way. They were just trying to play a perimeter game, and they pretty much mailed that one in. Because they know
New Jersey's a beatable team, too.
They can save their energy for Buffalo. Yeah, but they're on a back-to-back. They play 3 games in 4 nights. Who gives a fuck about that game? As long as we get one more win on this road trip, we're okay. That's the way Florida thinks. We get back home again, we're going to win. We stay 500 on the road, and we have a winning record at home, we're in the playoffs. That's how they think.
I hope they miss the playoffs.
And now they're not going to miss the playoffs. Now they're going to go in against Buffalo, and they're going to put a lot of energy into it.
No,
that's why Buffalo, I'm afraid to take Buffalo.
Betting Panthers is a negative percentage play. It says.
Yeah, well,
and it's 12 in the freaking noon time.
That's the bad part too. It's 12 noon. There's a whole lot of reason not to take.
We gotta go play in front of.
I like the draw probably more than it. I like the draw in that game, and I like the under. I like the under in that game.
Nobody's losing their job on Florida. People are gonna lose their job on Buffalo.
Yeah, well, that's been the case for a long time now, and that doesn't seem to give them any motivation. Oilers over Devils on team total under Oilers. Oilers suck. Give them another 10 games and maybe they'll gel together, but I don't think so this year. Like last year, I could see it.
For the Oilers game.
What's that?
There's nothing available for the Oilers game for me.
All right. Dallas, St. Louis, we already talked about. Toronto puck line over Seattle.
Team Seattle. Seattle's winning that game.
I don't.
Kraken up.
No, I don't see it.
Yeah, they play hard, dude. Kraken tough.
Yeah, but they've been playing on the road for a long time now, man. They just had an overtime game against Montreal.
Dude, fucking Toronto can't score on a goalie.
Yeah, well, I mean, they'll have a hard time with
Joey DeCord, bro. He's
Joey DeCord,
coming
yeah.
in.
But that defense is brutal, dude. If
I'm picking Kraken.
go ahead, take Kraken. I think
Kraken
Toronto.
up.
I don't think Toronto's going to be the normal playing down to teams this year without Marner on the team. I don't think it's going to be the normal thing for them. But
Dude, it
another
really
one that
likes
could
the
be a
Kraken.
draw. I could
Plus
see a draw there
170.
too. I could see a draw there too. Montreal versus the Rangers.
Oh
I
yeah,
can't take
Montreal by a
Montreal all day on that.
million. Montreal by a million.
Montreal will win that, I think. Yeah.
That's what it's saying.
What's the line on that? You don't know.
Minus
You know.
120, it says. I think.
Yeah, Montreal's going to have a nice little winning run, and then they're going to fade. And then we're going to We're going to bet against them as the season goes on. But I can't take them. I can't take the Rangers there, and
Fuck no, that team's dead.
And that's a good price for Montreal. Well, on a team that basically can't score or do fuck all or anything. That might be my play of the day right there. That might be my best bet. That's a good bet right there. Tampa versus Columbus.
Nothing.
Over, I would think. After having that shitty. I mean, Colorado is that good, but really Columbus didn't play that physical or tough or anything. But I think that was Colorado. Is more Colorado's that good than Columbus was that bad.
Under.
Colorado's insane. Under, really?
Yeah, but it's not very accurate with the Columbus team or Tampa Bay team. They do not pick the game right with those teams.
Yeah.
They're not accurate.
Saturday night. I mean, Columbus should come running out here. I think I'll take because they're going from Detroit. This is the end of a road trip. They came on in the third period, but they didn't play that hard on that. Yeah, that's a tough one to take. Over 1.5 first period, but Tampa's not very good at that. I think I'd take Columbus first period is what I'll do there. I think after that Colorado game, Columbus is going to come out hard in the first period. I'd have to look at what's the trend with those guys. I don't like sell my soul for trends, but if it's right if I'm kind of like not sure, Columbus has got the plus money, and Tampa Bay hasn't looked spectacular on this road trip at all. They're all of a sudden going to look spectacular in this game. They look good in the third period against Detroit, but besides that, they haven't really looked good at all this whole
PP
road.
for Utah. Oh,
Tampa's destroyed. Oh, Tampa's won 4 of the last 6.
Tampa Bay looks
It's been an
terrible.
overpalooza.
They look terrible, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, they do.
I'm like,
Do.
who the fuck is this team? There's no way.
It was
John
only
Cooper's coaching
until the third period, and then they came on. But I think I
Dude,
would go back to the over there. I think I'd go back to the over there.
Remember when I said JJ Moser yesterday?
Oh wait, this is a back-to-back. Johansson will be in. Oh, this is over. Over. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Over for sure. Jet Greaves. He hasn't really played that well. He didn't have a good preseason. He hasn't played great since. So
I need Chicago to score one more goal for their team fucking total and win the goddamn game. Keller just scored. Nick Schmaltz just got a hat trick. What the fuck?
the wrong line. I bet everything on the wrong fucking line.
There's still a lot of time in 19 minutes.
I need Cooley and Gunther, and they got like
Cooley got a point. I need Gunther to fucking score.
Cooley got a point? Okay.
Dude, hat trick for Schmaltz, bruh. I only bet him for 1 goal. I'm getting fucking destroyed though.
I'm
Actually, it was only
not
the
doing too
Minnesota
bad.
game I got fucking destroyed.
Yeah, Minnesota game I got, but what's going on with Chicago now?
They're fucking tied.
Still 2-2? Oh my god. I need Blackhawks to score a goal there.
Yeah, dude, they got 28 shots. It's fucking score Bedard. Nazer, we need Nazer, Bedard.
Yeah. I bet Larkin individually over shots.
I did. I bet him to score.
I should have bet him for more. Okay, where were we here? Yeah, we're just taking the Canadians team total over just everything Canadians. First period
Oh,
puck line, everything.
the
Everything
Sharks
Canadian.
play again tomorrow.
And then parlay Suzuki Caulfield. Yeah. All right, next. What's the team total over for that? Plus 140 for 4 goals. Because Shesterkin's in. That's the problem. It's always a problem when you bet not for the Rangers. It's the only person that plays on that fucking team is Shesterkin. All right. Next game. Oh, Wild Flyers under.
Nah, that's an over.
Why? How is that going to be an over?
Because
What?
Minnesota's actually going to do something tomorrow. Flyers are going to get theirs.
Why? What makes you think Flyers are going to get theirs? They haven't got theirs in
Because somebody
years.
smarter than me is telling me it's going to go over.
Okay. All right.
Trust
I'm
me.
going to go back to that. I don't know. They're going to play Rossi up there again. Go back to that parlay again.
Dude, it's got 7 goals in the Wild game tomorrow. I'd be taking props in that game.
I could see it actually because the Wild struggled so hard
Dude, the
offensively, and now they're going to
fucking
because Philadelphia's defense is not Washington's
dude,
defense.
who's ever in net, Airson or Vladar, fucking sucks.
Sucks, yeah. And the Wild are going to be playing their kid, that Swede kid. So yeah, maybe it is over. It's a 5.5. So
Kinda sad that Florida couldn't score on fucking Dan Vladar. Isn't that? Ew.
yeah, Colorado we already talked about.
Dude, don't
Colorado,
bet on Lundell. He does not come through.
Colorado minus 1.5. I'm not fucking around with that. I saw everything. The only reason why it won't be is if they take it easy on them for some reason. Colorado has a penchant for doing that shit. They do
Colorado's
have.
going over. That's an over.
They could
Colorado
play.
over.
They could play minor here.
Is it a 6? Is it a
Are
five
you
and a
sure it's going to
half?
go over? They got New Jersey. They got New Jersey the next. Oh no! Wait a second. That's not. That's at Boston.
I don't have my
That's
computer because I'm watching this game.
they got. They got nothing after Boston. But I have a feeling they could play. They haven't played minor in a while. Wait a second. Okay, yeah. Boston. It's not showing me it. Come on.
Dude, I can't believe Miami, Florida lost in football to Louisville.
Speaking Greek to me, I don't even know.
Miami's good, dude. That was a huge upset.
They're not showing me who they play next. The only thing is Colorado's coming off an Eastern road trip, but it was an easy Eastern road trip. So I can't see Boston doing fuck all. I could see the over because Colorado just spanks their ass. Swayman will be in net, but I don't see
Dude,
this team keeping up.
it says Boston's very live to win.
Really?
Or not very live, but don't bet on Colorado, it tells me. They're overpricing them. Oh, Utah scored.
All right, who scored?
It's picking Colorado to win, but it doesn't want me to bet on them. It said the same thing about the Lightning today. It said it didn't like them, but it picked
It's
them
the
to win,
wrong
so I
line
bet the Red
again,
Wings.
dude. Everybody but the Cooley line is scoring. Are you kidding me? Courts, like, who cares about Carcioni? I can't see why that would be. I want to know why. They're
For what?
playing. Boston's got Utah the next day. They just played against Vegas.
Colorado's like, oh, this team stinks. We're
The
automatically going to
only
win this
reason
game.
why that
Boom,
would
you're
be the
down
reason why
3-1.
is that would be the reason why is Colorado is because they just came off the road trip and they take it easy on Boston.
It's still picking the Avs to win, but
No.
they said it's don't bet it. It says over.
Yeah.
Bet the over.
Well, then if they're still telling you to win, you can bet it. You just bet team total over for Colorado.
It will tell me the team totals when the lines come out.
Minus 130 team total over for Colorado.
It picked the Wild to win the day, but they fucking sucked. It liked the Red Wings. It liked the Blackhawks in Utah.
Yeah. Minus 250. That's not that bad of an overprice, man.
For
Like
what?
Boston is that bad. I think the only reason why is because Boston has done well in Colorado previous.
But we don't care about series history, you said.
Well, I think it depends on what the game is. Exactly. I don't care about series history in this one, but apparently your AI guy does because there's only two reasons why you don't take
I don't
Colorado.
know what the AI thinks.
I'm
It just
trying to put it
tells me.
together. I'm trying to put it together. Colorado's coming. Colorado might have a brutal record. I'll look at it tomorrow. Colorado might have a brutal record off of Eastern road trips. That could be it. That combined with the fact that Boston has, because Boston will be up for this game. This is like a measuring stick game for them. They're gonna like
Dude,
they're not
the
gonna
whole
have.
world is going to put Abs money line in their
Boston
parlay.
has won 6 of the last 7 against Colorado.
Jeez. It's
6
still
of the
picking
last
the
7.
Abs, but it says don't bet the Abs.
Because the price is too high.
Yeah, they're saying they're overpriced by 9%.
So they think that they should be minus 210.
They're overvaluing.
They think it
They're
should be
tricking
minus
us. They're
210
tricking
rather than
us.
minus 250. 10% of minus 250 is, well, that's even more. They think it should be minus 200. Again, that must be because Colorado's coming off of an Eastern road trip. And Boston just gave Vegas a go, but Vegas has terrible defense.
I don't even know what the AI thinks. It's smarter than me, so I'm
I
not
am
going to
trying to
question it.
figure out what the AI says. I'm smart enough to kind of figure it out if he tells me that. Again, it makes sense. Like, you got to give me a reason why this
It's still
Boston
picking
team
the Avs to win, but they're
blows.
overvaluing
I
them.
know, because
That's what it's telling
you're
me.
not going to bet the Avs money line.
Fuck no.
You're not going to bet them money line. And you can't bet them in regulation, so you got to go minus 1.5. Does it actually tell you team total overs on there too?
Yeah,
You know,
but there's no lines available on FanDuel or BetMGM.
okay, well, when it comes up, it's going to say team total over. That's the bet you do, is team total over.
It could be team
The
total
only
over
reason
2.5
why,
for the Bruins. It could like
You could, especially if they put Minor in, which is possible.
Do I like the Sens tomorrow? I'll look.
No, I like the Islanders, but I'm not putting much on it.
It doesn't say. Fuck, dude. That's a no goal. Fucking stop celebrating, Perduzzi. Cooley just got beat up. Jeez, Jeff Skinner is attacking some dude. It likes Philadelphia tomorrow. They think the Wild are losing.
Well, they're on a back-to-back, and they got a weak goaltender.
And they fucking suck.
They just played a shit game against Washington.
Dude, John Hines is a terrible coach. They haven't scored a 5-on-5 goal until today.
Russell said that? Yeah, I don't know. I hate betting the Islanders, but it's an Islanders spot. If the Islanders are going to beat the Senators, that's probably the spot that they do. But it's hard to trust the Islanders to beat anybody. So I think the best thing is it's an Islanders spot, so you probably want to bet the over. Oh yeah, that's right. They had the Georgiev up against the Habs in a lot of those games. That's true. I remember they're always playing the backup, but I think they're going to play their backup today too, Doug. I think they might play Minor there. And I can't, for some reason, see the schedule ahead.
Yeah, dude, the Kraken are going to win. They
I wouldn't doubt it.
the
I
most.
should probably bet that game. I suck at betting Toronto. I suck
Yeah,
at betting
dude.
Toronto.
Fade them. They're a huge favorite at home.
Well, they used to fall to teams like this at that time. Who do they got next? Maybe it's a look ahead spot. They had the Rangers.
Dude, the
Oh,
Kraken
really?
are
They
just
got
going
New
to
Jersey.
outwork them. That's what's going to happen.
You just got New Jersey. I don't think so because they don't have the legs. They've been on the road for too long. It's time for them to start fading. They just had a
I
huge
will
game
not
against
be
Ottawa
betting
and
the
then no
Panthers
team.
tomorrow, Russell. No Panthers.
I think they probably just didn't even bother with New Jersey to save room for Buffalo.
That game's going to be boring. Probably 2-1 Panthers.
What was I looking at? Oh, Colorado, right. Colorado's got Utah after that. It's a division rival. And then they got Carolina. Yeah, they're playing minor. They're playing minor that game. So they're back up. That's probably why it's there. It's overvalued because it's there. So wait for minor to come up, and then you'll get a better price on Colorado. Oh, here
Chicago's
I go again.
challenging the no-goal call on the play.
Oh, really?
It's a risky one. If they lose this, they are going on the PK. Fucking idiots. I'm already going to tell you it's no goal because the whistle blew. Like, what a terrible challenge.
Settings.
I hope I'm wrong. Oilers in New Jersey is going to be a goal fest. That's going to be over. Life in the fast lane. Dude, you can push the goalie's pad in the net if the puck is visible, right? Perlo just disappeared. Oh, he's back.
I figured out how to get my camera back when it does that now.
Dude,
all right, I got to finish up these games.
You can push the goalie's pad in the net if you're going for the puck, right? If the puck's there in the crease.
It could be. I don't know. Are they going to count it or what?
I
There's
don't know.
not
I
going to
used
be.
to
There's
ref and
probably
I
not
would
going to
count
be
it.
any more games in this goals in this Utah game, so I'm probably not getting my parlays.
San
Bastards,
Jose's on the PP.
because it's 5-2 now. Utah doesn't, unless San Jose scores here right away.
Dude,
Hopefully,
I could see Utah scoring 2 more goals.
I hope so, but I don't think they're going to try too hard to score now. They're not going to try to beat up on them. Revenge game for Calgary. I don't know.
No, Vegas. It's Vegas tomorrow.
Vegas defense blows, and they have a
They're
bad
still going to
goaltender.
win.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm only
And
taking
it's an
it.
over.
Yeah, I could see over because
Oh my God. It says over 5.5 minus 167. What the fuck are we doing? Gross.
well, it's obviously a 6 then.
Damn it.
Just if you think Vegas and over, then take Vegas team total over.
That's the bet.
And then Carolina, LA
Over.
over, and Carolina.
It barely likes the Kings.
I don't care.
Barely.
I more than barely like the Canes. LA just looks like fucking ass right now. There's no way. They should be, they're playing so bad. They should be like plus 140.
Dude, why do the Canes have like a 9-game road trip? So unfair.
And they're crushing it. Just like they did last year.
Dude, I said they were going to sweep in California.
Minus 142. Team total over for Carolina again. Just team total over everything.
The Hawks fucked up. They fucked up. That coach is dumb.
Oh, they lost it?
They're fucking stupid. That's the bullshit we have to deal with here. Just go shorthanded for no reason. Stupid motherfuckers.
And then Pittsburgh and the Sharks on the back-to-back. So they're going to be, oh, they're playing Nedeljkovic against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh will still win.
Let's see what it says. It says under.
Under. Yeah, I could have, yeah. So.
It says nothing for the side. Oh, it says Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, yeah.
Barely. Barely. Less than the fucking Kings.
I
Life
think
in the fast lane.
Pittsburgh's not going to get a price, though.
Yeah, I'm not laying minus 180 with Pittsburgh.
Minus
Fuck no.
148 I got. Minus 148 I got. Because they're going to put Jari in.
They're going to get
Jari
home at
is
midnight.
fast.
The Sharks, they're going to be home at midnight. Get to their homes at like 1.
Yeah.
Have all day to sleep. They're going to start slow. That's
why I liked
first
Utah
period.
a lot today, because it's big for like everybody gets to play Crosby, and they got such a young team. That's huge for them. So they're going to be up for that game. I wouldn't even be surprised if the Sharks win. I'd probably take.
No wonder the Paterka and Gunther didn't do shit today. They're playing with Kevin Stenlund.
What?
Yeah.
Where's Cooley?
He's buzzing around on the first line, I think.
You gotta be kidding me. What
Ooh,
the fuck?
Gunther had a good shot on that. Ooh. Oh, Quinn Hughes is dishing. Quinn Hughes is dishing. We're fucked. Yeah, this game's going to overtime. All right, Frankie Nazar in overtime. Get your bets in. Get your bets in.
I had the over in the game, so I'm
And
going
then
to.
the Chicago.
Yeah.
That's brutal. Just brutal.
I had team total over 1.5. Chicago money line first period over
I'm on
5.5.
Chicago
Team
money
total
line.
over
Chicago
2.5
team total over
for
2.5.
Chicago.
I had the Red Wings today.
It still says Cooley. Barrett Hayton's supposed to be with Keller. What the hell is
Jared
Stenlin doing
Hayton,
it.
I have not seen him on the ice.
Did he get hurt again?
Dude, Elias Pettersson just camping in front.
All right.
Pettersson. Petey has 1 shot on 5 attempts.
Oh, it's 2-2. So I need the Hawks to score to get the team total. I need them
I
to
need the
win.
Hawks to score
I
bad.
need to get it overtime. Yeah, big time. I need the Hawks. But Canucks have a power play?
I don't know. No, they don't. They killed it off.
They killed it off. Okay. It was delayed.
Oh, no,
Oh,
they're
I
on
had
the power
Bertuzzi
play
for a
right
goal.
now. They're on the power play. You're right. I was behind.
Oh,
Dude, they
shit.
just took another penalty. How fucking stupid is this team? Oh, God. Spencer Knight. Petey. Pettersson.
Scored?
No, he's
Oh, okay.
dishing. He's dishing.
Oh, okay. Do you know
It's
he's
Quinn.
plus 2,000 for a goal right now?
He ain't scoring. It's Quinn Hughes that's going to score. Or it's Frankie Nazar.
I have. Oh, I don't want it to go. I have Pedersen over under 1.5 shots. He has one
He has
shot,
5 attempts, bro, and he
but he
hit
has
the net
one shot,
once.
and he hasn't had over 1.5 shots for 10 games in a row.
There's Barrett Hayton on the Keller line.
Yeah.
Keller just scored. Oh, my Lord.
See, that I picked the wrong line.
They're just like 4 goals tonight, that line. It said Utah puck line yesterday. It liked it.
Yeah, I still made money on the game, but I had the Gunther Cooley Paterka, and they haven't did shit. It's all been Keller Schmaltz Hayton.
Pull your goalie, San Jose. You're down 4.
They're not going to pull a goalie.
Sick, Keller. You scored against the Sharks. Now score against fucking Calgary on a back-to-back, you bum. Right? Couldn't even score on Calgary on the worst spot ever.
Not a point for Gunther. Oh my god, this has been a bad week, dude. Crazy. Not a freaking point for Gunther or Paterka out of 6 goals. Crazy. All right. It's time for me to head out, dude. That was all the games, right? Yeah.
Oh no. Are you going on spaces?
No, I'm not. I got stuff I got to do right now. And so sorry, guys. All
13
right. Thanks,
game
everybody, for
slate.
listening in. I'll talk to you next time.
Follow
Thanks.
me.
Follow NHL All-Star Bets. Absolutely, no doubt about it. He's going to throw you all of his AI shit. And
Some of it's my gut.
follow me, Perlo's NHL POW. We'll catch you tomorrow night. Have a great day, everybody. Okay.